The third proposition, God will reveal himself extra to those who seek him. He hasn't revealed himself equally, but I don't think that's feasible. But he has revealed himself enough, and he will reveal himself extra to those who seek him. God gives more revelation to those who seek him. Remember I said the part you might not agree with me with? The part about, you need to hear Jesus' name. You could take my view, get rid of that part, and just skip to this part right here. That if anybody is seeking God, they'll find him. Through a vision, a dream, an angel, a missionary. If you're seeking God, you will find him. What did Jesus say? Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be opened. So we see this repeatedly. Cornelius, a lover of God. What happens? He gets a vision. Peter shows up. In the Old Testament, we just have passage after passage. If you seek God, you will find him. So anyone at the end of history, when they stand before Christ, if they say, well, I just wasn't born in the right place, or I didn't hear enough, or I never heard Jesus' name, God will rightly be able to say, you didn't seek me. I revealed myself in creation and conscience, and you didn't want me. Oh man, this book by Tom Doyle, Dreams and Visions. He's a missionary. These stories seem too good to be true. But he has a lot of credibility. For one, he's from Dallas Theological Seminary, which is a cessationist seminary. They don't believe in the charismatic gifts. Highly conservative, very into the Bible. This kind of stuff I'm not saying they would not agree with. I'm just saying this is not something you would expect to come out of DTS. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? This didn't come out of a Pentecostal setting. Tom Doyle also affirms that people that he talked to never came to Christ through dreams and visions. Not one. A dream or a vision led them to a Christian who led them to faith. All right, let's think of some examples. First, Doyle says, more Muslims are coming to faith in Jesus today than ever before. In fact, we believe more Muslims have become followers of Jesus in the last 10 years than the last 14 centuries of Islam combined. He gives the example of an Egyptian woman named Noor. She picked a missionary out of the crowd after having a dream about Jesus, and she went right up to the missionary and said, you're the one. Yes, you, with the glasses, the shirt. Yeah, you were in my dream. Jesus walked with me alongside a lake, and he told me how much he loves me, she told the man. That love, I felt it in my dream. His love was different than anything I've ever experienced. I've never felt so much peace in my heart. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want him to leave. I asked this Jesus, why are you visiting me, a poor Muslim mother with 8 children? And all he said was, I love you, Noor. I have given everything for you. I died for you. Ask my friend tomorrow about me. No longer do I call you slaves, but I call you friends. John 15. He will tell you all you need to know in order to understand why I visited you. Jesus did not tell me your name, she said, but you are wearing the same clothes you have on right now and had the same glasses. They're the same too. In my dream, your face radiated in a way that told me Jesus was indeed your friend. So she saw him in the dream, and Jesus went, that guy's with me, talk to him. Another example, the secret police. A man named Muhammad. He was tailing a missionary, but as he was tailing this missionary thinking he shouldn't be in our country, he kept getting dreams about Jesus. The dream that bothered him the most was when Jesus asked him, Muhammad, why are you persecuting me? When he got to that part of the story, he looked me in the eye and he claimed, Adele, I am not persecuting Jesus. I'm just doing my job. He was really troubled by what Jesus had said. I asked, Muhammad, where were you when you had this dream? In my hotel room in Damascus. I told him that I know of someone else who had the same dream, and he was on his way to Damascus. It was a vision, actually. Did this take place recently? Muhammad asked me. Muhammad is now one of us. He is a secret follower of Jesus in the secret police in his country. This book, you would do yourself a favor to read it. Story after story after story. This gets you to pray big for people. People who are seeking God, God finds them.
Hi, everybody. I hope that you're enjoying the content and the videos here. If you're looking to help us in any way, there's one way that you could, which is to like and subscribe to the channel below. Hope that you would. Thanks so much.